What's up, Michigan fans? Welcome back to the Maize Bluebeard Podcast, your daily podcast for all things Michigan football, Michigan basketball, and all Michigan sports. I'm Chris, your host. Thanks for hanging out with me to talk a little Michigan Wolverines. We got to talk about a few things today, basketball and football, as we got some new blood into both sports. First, we're going to talk about Michigan basketball's newest floor general that they signed. Thank you, 5 for 5, for giving us the opportunity to get this great player. We're going to talk about his stats, his fit, and why I think it was such a great move. Let Mike Boynton cook, baby. Then we're going to talk about football, of course. And Michigan has a new president. We got to talk about who that is and why I think it's a huge signing for Michigan football and all sports going forward. Of course, we'll also talk about my dumb take of the day and QOTD results, as always. All this and more on this episode of the Maize Bluebeard Podcast. Let's go blue. And let's get to it. Yesterday, Pete Nakos broke the news that Michigan was signing guard from Columbia, Kenny Noland, point guard. He had graduated, wrapped up his time at Columbia, and was going to move on to play elsewhere. And because of the 5 for 5 rule, he had eligibility. He could come back, entered the portal, and Michigan snatched him up. Let me tell you a little bit about Kenny Noland and why I think he is a great fit for Michigan. Of course, like I said, he came from Columbia in the Ivy League. So he'll have 1 year of eligibility, which is fine. He's going to be our backup point guard. He's going to be a big, major part of this team. So last year as a senior, let me tell you what he did. He averaged a team best 17 points per game, tied for second among Ivy League scorers, and led the team in assists, field goals, made 3-pointers, made free throws, and minutes per game. This guy is amazing at free throws, which last year that was a scary thing sometimes. So that is huge. 5th in the country in free throw percentage at 92%, setting a single season program record. He also finished with 13 20-plus point performances. This guy is very good with the ball in his hands. He's a good floor general, good leader on the court and off. But he also can score. So think LJ Kaysen. He can drive and create offense, attack defenses, but he's also smart and can involve everybody else. And he's a great passer, great 3-point shooter, great free throw shooter. This guy is going to be awesome for our team. Huge getting him. He's 6'2", from Apex, North Carolina. So he's got good size. He finished his career at Columbia as the all-time leader with games played, so he's been healthy and he's reliable. Tied for 5th in over 1,000 points, 1,225 points, 14th in the record books there. 281 assists, 10th overall in the record books, and 126 steals. So he's a good defender. 4th all-time at Columbia. He also earned 3 Ivy League Player of the Week honors, plus spots on the Ivy League second league team, or all league second team, and all Met division second team. So a lot of honors, really solid player, very good player, and I think that he's going to be excellent for Michigan. He shoots 38% from 3-point land. So just a great shooter all around, great player. And I'm excited. Veteran. Amazing stuff. What a great signing by Boynton. Now, they still have 1 roster spot left. It could be Roddy Gale, but it's not really sure. A lot of this stuff is in the gray area because he went and he played in the Summer League. He was on the Pistons Summer League roster. Played some Summer League stuff, has done some things in the NBA. So does that mean that he won't be able to come back? It's kind of gray, but if he does come back, that would be great. I'd love to have him back. And then this team is looking really good. We'll talk some more basketball in the coming weeks. I really like this roster that Boynton has put together. He's doing a great job. I'm just pumped for basketball season. It's football's right around the corner, but basketball's a couple months behind that. So, exciting stuff. I just had to talk about that. I love the signing of Kenny Noland. I think he's going to be great. And I'm excited. So let's switch gears and talk about football and talk about our new president. Channel memberships are live. We hit 1,000 subs, and I'm ready to take this community to the next level. So look at it all down below. Check it out. and decide what you want to do. I'm excited to have you guys have this opportunity to grow closer together as a community and with me, and it's going to be a blast. So check it out. It's down below. It'll be in every video. Hope to see you in the members club. Also, Michigan announced the hiring of their new president of the university, and that is Dr. Cybele Raver, becoming the school's 17th president. A formal vote will be held September 1st, and Dr. Raver will start their duties as school president on December 1st. Previously, Raver comes from Vanderbilt, where they were the provost there. Here's some info from the press release. You can learn a little more about our new president. Among some of her accomplishments, advanced Vanderbilt's research enterprise, surpassing $1 billion in annual research expenditures, recruited 8 new deans, so made some big hires, launched the College of Connected Computing, the university's first new college in 40 years. That takes some know-how to get that done. Also expanded Vanderbilt's academic footprint to New York City, San Francisco, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and West Palm Beach, Florida, so knows how to grow, knows how to connect outside across the country. That's huge. And getting all this stuff done, they know how to hire the right people and put them in the right places to succeed and support them. That's huge because we need cohesion from the top down. I know people think this doesn't matter, but we need cohesion from the top down. President, athletic director, sports coaches and teams, staffs, all that stuff. So it's huge. The Board of Regents, you want someone in charge who knows how to build a team, give them the support they need, and help them to succeed and have the right people in the right places. Raver was also the Cornelius Vanderbilt Professor of Psychology and Human Development at Peabody College, where research she did on children's development, education policy, and poverty attracted more than $24 million in funding from a bunch of foundations. So she knows how to raise money, how to raise funding for all these great things that she's been doing. She's very smart. She knows a lot about a lot of different things. Absolutely brilliant, very respected in academic circles and in universities across the country. She also spent time at New York University, University of Chicago, Cornell, and has a PhD in developmental psychology from Yale University. So she understands psychology, how people tick, and Ivy League. I mean, come on, brilliant person. This is what she said. She said, it's an extraordinary honor to be considered as the University of Michigan's 17th president at this pivotal moment in higher education. Michigan's scale and impact across research, education, economic growth, and public service are unmatched, and I'm eager to build on its remarkable legacy. I look forward to working alongside faculty, staff, students, alumni to lead Michigan forward with clarity and confidence. So, she's done a lot of awesome things, and I know that a lot of that has nothing to do with sports, but here is why it's important. 2 things to look at here. 1, she has done a lot. She does not mess around, man. She gets stuff done. So it's going to be great for the university because we don't just care about sports. We care about Michigan, the university, the community there, and she's going to make it a better place. She's going to expand, grow, and make it even better, which is awesome. She knows how to get funding. She knows how to get things done, and that is fantastic. And she's made big hires and good hires, the right hires. That's important because she needs to hire an athletic director, and I think that she's going to pick the right person. The other side of this, she's very smart. She gets things done. She does not mess around. She does not put up with garbage. She's not going to be okay with all the junk that went on previously. She is going to be expecting people to walk the line, do things the right way. And she cares about psychology, kids, students, youth. She's going to want everything to be done the right way, just like Kyle Whittingham. So this is huge for the university too, because she's not going to put up with garbage, all these scandals, all these things. She is not going to put up with it. So she's going to get stuff done. She makes good hires. She supports people. She is, I think it's a fantastic hire, and I'm excited about it. You should be too. Let me know what you think down below. But now we can turn our focus to who they're going to hire to be the next athletic director over the next few months. We'll hear more and more about that. But huge hiring. I think that they're going to do a great job as the next president at the University of Michigan. So let's switch gears now and talk about our sponsor, Second Heart Ministries. This episode of the Maize Bluebeard Podcast is brought to you by Second Heart Ministries. In a world where so many are overlooked, forgotten, and struggling to be seen, there's a place where they matter. At Second Heart Ministries, they serve veterans, the homeless, special needs families, those battling addiction, underprivileged children, and men and women behind prison walls, reminding them they are not alone and they are not beyond hope. But they can't do it without you. Maybe you can't give financially, and that's okay. But something as simple as hitting follow on their Facebook page helps them to reach the ones who need the most. Because sometimes the smallest act of support can change a life. Second Heart Ministries, giving hope, a second chance, and a second heart. You can find information about Second Heart Ministries in the description box down below. Go Blue. Now it's time for my dumb take of the day, and this one is a doozy, just absolutely ridiculous. So, Ohio State fan thought it'd be a good idea to try to mock Michigan fans, and they ended up contradicting themselves and getting just blazed by Michigan fans. It was glorious. But they posted this thing that said, "Michigan fans, we live rent-free in your head," saying that we say that to Ohio State fans. Then they say, "No, your cheating season lives in the history books. I'm just checking the receipts." What basically he's trying to say that we cheated and it's in the history books and everyone will always know. But actually, no, our season that you say we cheated does live in the history books, because as you see here, Michigan won the national championship. It says national champions. So that undefeated Big Ten championship, national championship, something Ohio State hasn't done, is in the history books. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Your comment sounds dumb. And then, of course, people put all sorts of things. Like I said, you can look in the record books. It says national championship. And, of course, images like these makes it look pretty dang real to me. So it was just dumb. They got torn apart, and they tried to back talk and just start saying nasty things that I can't show because they start using inappropriate language. But they got eaten up pretty quick. So it's just funny how they keep saying things like that, like your cheating season will live in infamy and history. No, actually, in the history books, it'll just say we're national champs, undefeated, Big Ten champs, and it's glorious. So that was the dumbest thing I saw today. Do better. Now it's time for the results to question of the day. Remember, there's a question of the day live right now, so if you haven't voted yet, please go vote after this video. You can find all my posts in the community tab. I got a couple of them for you. So a couple days ago, I said, which of Michigan's team captains will have the best season statistically for their position? So not the most gaudy stats, but specifically for their position. Because, a defensive tackle or a safety can't have thousands of yards passing. You know what I mean. So your options are Bryce Underwood, QB1, RB1, Jordan Marshall, safety Rod Moore, or defensive tackle Trey Pierce. Results are in, and here they are. As you can see here, the winner was Jordan Marshall, and I agree. I think he's going to have a great year. Xavier Hyder is going to be hard to hold off. He will be on the field a lot, but I think if Marshall can stay healthy, which having Hyder and Kuzdal there to spell him is going to help, but I think if Marshall can be healthy with the improved strength and speed and everything that this coaching staff and conditioning staff has helped him get, plus with an improved offensive line with more of a threat from the passing game, I think Jordan Marshall can have a crazy good year. But I think all four of these guys are not only going to be leaders off the field, but on the field, and I think they're all going to have great years. So any of them would have been a good option. Then yesterday, with the news of the president being hired, I said, how do you feel about the hiring of Cybele Raver from Vanderbilt? You could say, I love it. It's awesome. You could say, I hate it. You could say, wait and see. Gotta see what happens. Or you could say, president doesn't matter. Psh. Results are in, and here they are. The runaway winner, as you can see, was wait and see, and I get it. I mean, it's hard to know with the president, but hopefully after hearing more about all the things she's done and me telling you why I think it's awesome, hopefully you're a little more excited now. But I would agree. I mean, you got to wait and see. I love it. I would go with love it. But also I get, you got to wait and see. You got to see how it all works together. Who are they going to hire as AD? How's it going to go cleaning things up with the Board of Regents, with some of the boosters, with some of the junk there's been? And I think she is the woman for the job. I think she doesn't take any garbage, and I think she cares about youth. And I think, again, like I said, she's gotten some stuff done, and she's going to continue to do it here, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you everybody for voting. Remember, there's one live now. Go vote if you haven't yet. That's going to do it for this episode of the Maize Bluebeard Podcast. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you had a great time. I always enjoy my time with you guys. Make sure if it's your first time here, or if you've been here a few times and haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Just tap it real quick. Helps me out and helps you know when I have content come out so you won't miss it. And make sure to hit the like button. It'll help YouTube know you're having a good time, and they'll send this video out to more people so we can continue to grow as a community, which if you want to grow more as a community and be part of the community, grow closer with me and members of the community, make sure to check out membership options. And finally, leave a comment. I respond to everyone, and I can't wait to talk to you down there. And until I do, I'll see you in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. And until then, Michigan fans, as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and go blue.